What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slasher here. We are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm Hellcat.
And together we are...
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are. Alright, so I had to travel back a couple weeks to our last Krishna song.
Okay.
And see what was the most requested
Okay.
Krishna song. And No Losses
Sounds good.
was the most requested Krishna song.
Alright. Sounds good.
And I'm excited because it's Krishna.
Always good. Always
Yes.
good. Okay.
So, with that being said, we're going to react to this as if you guys have already seen it, which you probably have.
Probably.
We're the losers that have not.
Fair enough. With that being said.
But if you have not seen it, click the link in the description below, hop on over, go do all the things, coming back, and we said it because we're a commentary, reaction, breakdown comedy channel. What that means is we will pause for any or all of the above. So with that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
Anybody who has joined us, you're all welcome.
Welcome to the circus. This is Krishna, No Losses. Let's get it.
साल था 1998 सुनने लगा रैप गाने या एक जरिया मिला इस दर्द को दबाने का.
How old is he? 98, he started listening to rap?
I was already 13. I was well into my rap phase.
I graduated high school in 99.
You's a baby. Well, it would also depend on when India actually started getting rap music as well.
Well, or when he had access. Because honestly, I didn't get into a huge variety of music until I left my parents' house. Just simply because of what they let me listen to. And they honestly didn't have all that much say, but they certainly made me turn my music off a fair amount.
Well, he's 31.
Right?
So
That's still
he was
10,
9
11.
years old?
Yeah, so...
I mean, yeah, he
Okay.
got into it pretty young.
That makes sense.
Okay. I just feel like that's late. Like, I don't know.
No, because if I think about it, right about Sophie's age, which is...
See, I got introduced
Fifth
way
grade.
early then. I was listening to rap music at like 5 and 6, 4, 5, and 6 years old.
Yeah, you were really young.
Like, my brother was listening to like Dr.
But
Dre.
you had a brother that was 10
and
years
Snoop
older,
Dogg
which
and-
is not normal. Yeah. And I was the oldest sibling. So I was the one that ventured out, and of course it was like Black Sabbath and Metallica.
Right.
But that was, 7th grade, I think. So,
And he found a way to make it through the pain.
yeah,
Music will do that for you.
it really does.
1998 सुनने लगा रैप गाने या एक जरिया मिला इस दर्द को दबाने का. चुपचाप लड़का हाँ मुझे कौन पहचानेगा. अपनी सोच में डूबा सूझा ना सपना सजाने का. मुझे लगा नहीं.
People are strange.
I myself
when you're a stranger.
I'm strange and unusual.
Yeah, I was definitely a strange kid.
And quiet. I was quiet. Yeah.
मुझे कौन पहचानेगा.
I'm still a strange, quiet person.
That's
I'm no
why
longer
I
a
said
kid.
I am strange and unusual. Yeah. Yeah.
अपनी सोच में डूबा सूझा ना सपना सजाने का. मुझे लगा नहीं कभी मेरे फैन होंगे. खुदा पे छोड़ा शायद मेरे लिए प्लान होंगे. कितनों ने दिया दगा पर मुझे नहीं लगा मेरे नाम से आज यहाँ रैपर बेचैन होंगे. याद है मुझे जब कोई चारा नहीं था और मैं थक गया था गाकर मुझे गाना नहीं था. और 2016 में छोड़ने लगा रैप. आई ना फॉर दिस क्रैप मुझे कमाना भी था. और जब प्रॉस्पेक्ट का नाम फैला ट्रेंड पे.
I mean, I think pretty much every artist has that moment.
Yeah,
It's really hard to break into any of the creative industries and have people pay you for what your time is actually worth.
right.
The amount you put into whatever your art is.
Well, and what's funny, honestly, majority of success stories that I've ever heard, there's a rare occasion where it's not this way. But most success stories that I've ever heard, it usually starts off with somebody doing it just because they love it.
Right.
And then the right person heard them or seen what they do.
Right.
They get pulled into, like, if it's music, it's a record label.
Sure.
Or if it's art, it's like a comic book
or
a company.
Yeah,
that
the
does
right
art.
show, the right gallery.
Right. And that's where they start to get famous. And then they, in turn, when they get older, do the same. They go out hunting for people.
Although now it's going viral.
Right.
Which you can do by yourself.
Right. So the landscape of music has changed drastically.
Right.
Because you no longer need a record label to make money.
A mentor. Right.
There's people out here that have their own little personal home studios that cost a few $1,000s to make. Mm-hmm. And they can make just as good quality music as what people on the radio do.
Right. As long as they're talented in multiple different...
Right. So, like... And it sucks because this right here, like, so Krishna is definitely old enough to have gone through the time period of doing this when YouTube wasn't
just go viral. Yeah.
a popping place to do it, and there wasn't like a independent outlet to be able to do it off of. Originally. Yeah, he got stuck in that middle ground.
Right. Yeah, those uncomfortable years.
Right.
Growing pains. But, again,
And almost every artist at some point comes, like, this close, I feel.
To quitting.
Is successful. And every successful artist, like Eminem even said, like...
Yep.
At one point, like, the Rap Olympics that he did, if I remember correctly, he said the Rap Olympics that Dre had seen him at, that was going to be the last attempt to try and get known.
Right.
And Dr. Dre happened to be there, seen him.
Right. Although, yeah, you say a lot of people started from a love, and then enough people tell them that they're good, that they go out and try and make money off of it, and then, like he said, they're getting paid less than minimum wage for their efforts, and it's hard. It's hard to break through. So, yeah. I'm glad he didn't quit.
Exactly.
Buying off of this crap मुझे कमाना भी था और जब prospect का नाम फैला ट्रेंड पे मैं नौकरी में फंसा था स्ट्रगल था रेंट ये पर मुझे मिला नहीं है पॉप जैसा प्यार आखिरकार जो भी हुआ इधर ही हूँ एंड में इनको लगा ये लेके मेरी जगह पर मेहनत करके पहुंचा हूँ मैं यहाँ मौका मिलते ही करे ये बुराई मैंने छोड़ी नहीं फाइट मैंने लड़ी ये लड़ाई इसलिए हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना ना
Look
I
at
feel
you,
like
Krishna!
he's doing like the not in my house.
Not in my house.
No, no, no. It's great.
Look,
I
baby.
like his voice.
हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना ना
It's baby Krishna.
It's cute.
इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना ना मेहनत की तो गेम में सहमति मिली फेम है पर आज वो है मेजर जो पहले से कैप्टन थे जिनका नंबर पूरे टाइम आया करता था बिजी आज वो करे मुझे कॉल जैसे मेरा लास्ट नेम है हीरा बनता है दर्द को निचोड़ के सियाही रोती है
I got caught up in the beat and listening to his actual voice.
Right.
I
Which
missed
is
a couple
honestly,
bars there.
yeah. It's a vibe. It's a whole vibe. This is a very kind of like chill, wavy sound for an inspirational sort of my come up and now type track. Like, one would think it would be a little bit more like aggressive / hype, but this is very not nice. It's nice.
Right.
Flows nicely.
Song actually kind of reminds me of Eminem's Legacy.
Okay.
'Cause that's what Legacy was about. It was on the March
Content-wise, yeah.
LP 2. It was about how he came up in the game.
Yeah.
But
कैप्टन थे जिनका नंबर पूरे टाइम आया करता था बिजी आज वो करे मुझे कॉल जैसे मेरा लास्ट last name है हीरा बनता है दर्द को निचोड़ के सियाही रोती है मेरे कलम के नोक पे हर मोड़ पे मिले हैं मुझे धोखे दबा नीचे मैं पहुंच के but I'm expected to say that I'm okay तू इससे बना बोले तू उससे बना ओवरनाइट वाला सीन नहीं है मैं खुद से बना इतने टाइम रहा चुप हुआ ना तुझसे खफा देवा ब्लाइंड टू दिस पेन जैसे मैं खुद से बना कृष्णा नहीं कर पाएगा वो कृष्णा नहीं कर पाएगा ये तो भी तुम बोलोगे मैं नहीं कर पाऊंगा वही कर जाऊंगा that is the way इनको लगा ये लेंगे मेरी जगह पर मैं
Yep. I'm kind of the same way though. Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Nah. I will spite you just to be wrong.
Huh?
To prove someone wrong.
Oh.
It'll be out of spite, sure. I may hate it the whole time. But, yeah. Don't tell me what to do. I do like On the Edge, just like Tom Cruise. I mean, I think that's the sad thing about a lot of creative people, though. Like, because it's not a job like a lawyer or an insurance salesman or corporate. You know, a lot of the people that really do actually love you, like family specifically, close friends, whatever, will tell you that you can't do it. Just, you know, do what everybody else is doing. Just go to work, pay the rent,
Right.
forget your dreams. And
I've been there.
yeah, but it's just like, you would hope, not think because I know better, but you would hope that the people that truly care for you want you to do something that you love. Like he said, he never found another love like hip-hop. So, like, yeah. Support your friends and family.
Right.
Yeah.
जाऊंगा that is the way इनको लगा ये लेंगे मेरी जगह पर मेहनत करके पहुंचा हूं मैं यहाँ मौका मिलते ही करे ये बुराई मैंने छोड़ी नहीं फाइट मैंने लड़ी ये लड़ाई इसलिए हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना कभी ना जाले से बेहतर कभी होता अंधेरा भी पर रोशनी के बिना होता सवेरा नहीं आसमान के तारों ने कभी घेरा नहीं मुझे जानते लोग पर देखा है असली चेहरा नहीं इनको लगा ये लेंगे मेरी जगह पर मेहनत करके पहुंचा हूं मैं यहाँ
I can relate to that too.
Which part?
The part where he said, what was it?
Never relied
They think
on
they
the
know who
stars.
I am, but have never seen the real me.
Right.
But have never seen the real me. So when T-Rev came and visited, one of the conversations him and I got into, I think it was while you and Athena were in the bedroom, was we were talking about the whole Depraved Slasher thing and how it came about.
Right. The name.
The name. And honestly, it boils down to I tried to be a gaming channel.
Right.
And I loved horror movies. So that's what I was going
like
with.
80s slasher.
Right. I was
slasher.
going with a horror-based name.
Yeah.
I just eventually migrated into doing music reactions because the gaming thing just was not working out at all.
Right.
And I just stuck with the name because I didn't want to go through this whole process of changing everything.
Right.
It stuck with, and I even knew getting into the reaction thing, like down the line, it is going to be a bitch to market. Because nobody in their right mind goes, "Hey, that Depraved Slasher dude, let's tie our stuff to his name."
Right.
I like that.
Right.
And
it does help that it's now HellaDepraved, which is slightly better.
Slightly. And it's also one of those things too where it's like it is 100% a character.
Right.
Like,
he's actually a really nice guy.
I love horror movies. I love studying serial killers.
Right.
And all this other wild shit, but
watching true crime.
Watching true crime. But generally, I am a nice person.
Right.
I am respectful. I am polite. I love people and hate them at the same time. I love people, I hate humanity.
Right.
And it is. It's a character.
The concept is nice.
It's...
In theory, it was perfect. In practice, not so good.
Like, other than in defense, I would never just stab a guy. It's a character. And it's like, I feel like almost every famous person has a character
right.
that they show to the public.
Right. But you keep your pride. But it's not just a person with a platform. Like, if you think about it, everyone wears masks, and that's around friends, family,
right.
whatnot. We all show different sides to different people. Even if we are honest and normally kind of just no bullshit drama people, right. There's still, things that I feel are inappropriate about myself to discuss in front of my mom. Not much, granted, but my mom is 80 years old. That's a couple generations past, so right. Like,
not near as many as you think, but
no, and actually, like, at this point, I'm the old lady, and I've gotten to that point where she was like, I thought it would be another couple decades until the filter came off of your mouth, and I was like, yeah, you raised me really well. So, yeah. I think we just established who's really hella depraved on this channel, and who is more likely to stab a bitch, not in defense. However, I really like how he said he never relied on his stars to guide him to the right place. Because, again, it's a double. You're talking about nautical stars because they were used as a compass, a form of navigation.
Right.
But then, he wasn't reliant on those mentors like we were talking about with Eminem, being found. He was trying to make his own way. He had been, unfortunately, betrayed by what sounds like close friends and family in terms of his progress to achieving his dreams along the way. So, but I do like how he had that nice little play on words there.
Right.
So, the vibe of this is just, it's very strong. It's very hard not to get lost in the instrumental and the tone of his voice as he's doing kind of like this melodic singing rap, and actually pay attention to the lyrics because, I'm just kind of vibing along. It's nice, right. Almost calypso sounding. I need a cocktail.
You need what?
A cocktail with a little umbrella. Yeah.
आसमान के तारों ने कभी घेरा नहीं मुझे जानते लोग पर देखा है असली चेहरा नहीं इनको लगा ये लेंगे मेरी जगह पर मेहनत करके पहुंचा हूं मैं यहाँ मौका मिलते ही करे ये बुराई मैंने छोड़ी नहीं फाइट मैंने लड़ी ये लड़ाई इसलिए हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 हारूंगा नहीं मैं कभी ना 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 इनकी मानूंगा नहीं.
The CC gave up.
Well, it did say 4 times over, and the CC was like, you know what? You read it once. I'm done.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it was the chick screaming.
Oh.
I don't do well with high-pitched voices. No, it was I only took it out after she started screaming, or right where it was being recorded. Yeah, like, I don't know, the treble in my headphones is super loud or something. That one, like, the recording in 2006 was much more the equipment. I mean, like, shitty acoustics right there. I'd like to hear something of his, like, from that era. that wasn't, that was done in like a room or a booth or, you know.
Really good song.
Yeah.
Really good song.
Yeah. No Losses was, yeah.
I'm noticing a theme, and I don't know if it's just because it's what people request. But most of what we've heard from Krishna is very much based on other people's thoughts on him.
Right.
It's...
I'm not going to be knocked off my throne.
I'm not going to be knocked off. This person, you know, these people are whatever.
Right.
They think this, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
I'm
guessing that has more to do with requests.
I hope so. I would love to hear an actual like storytelling track.
Right.
Or
I want a personal Krishna
something
track.
more interpersonal.
Yeah.
That's not about what other people think of him.
Well, I mean, like, okay, what is not about what people in the industry think about him.
Right.
Because it's fine if he's talking about, ex-girlfriends, ex-friends, family, like, just not these, I made my way to the top, no one's going to knock me off, and
people don't like me
these
being
little
here.
children need to stop playing with me because, which is fine. Like, we like that side of Krishna. We like Krishna, but I don't think we've heard other than maybe one song. We haven't heard any fun songs of his or storytelling songs or personal
Villain was
songs.
fun.
Well, I said that one song.
Right.
I said other than one song, and that was Villain.
And even then we couldn't understand most of it because there were no CCs.
However, like I'm saying, I think that is the only song we've heard of his that didn't have to do with some sort of rapper beef or, you know.
Right. And honestly, fan-wise, I kind of think I know why fans lean towards these songs.
Right.
And it's... A lot of them feel Krishna's not looked highly enough upon.
Right. You know, we have a couple of the ones that we've heard that were so fabulous with Krishna were with High Res.
Right.
And that's where we heard of him and we were like, dude's fire.
Right.
So I want to hear more like that. But him alone. So we know he's got him.
Right.
And I get what you're saying. Like, when rappers have beef and stuff, though, they do tend to put on their game face.
Right.
So, again, I get it.
But I'm not even talking about so much just from the rapper standpoint. So, like... like on Twitter, again, referencing Eminem. Eminem gets a lot of hate on Twitter.
Right.
A lot of people that shit talking. And a lot of the fans will talk about tracks where he pretty much is just talking shit to people.
Right.
And it's not just with him, Hops and whoever.
Right.
And I do feel like it's when you're a fan, you want everyone to love an artist the same way you do.
Right. And if they don't, you don't understand why.
Right.
And you just want to display their prowess.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we get a lot of these.
Because, again, like I said, they put on their game face.
Right.
And we get that. But we want to know Krishna personally at this point. Like, we
And
appreciate him.
And
we
here's
love
the thing. And there's going to be somebody come along and say, you guys need to do TED Talk. When we do TED Talk, it's going to be at a time where we have time to record it. I've clicked on the video to go start
preparing
for it. And it's 10 minutes long.
Ooh, okay. All right.
And that's why I haven't done it yet.
Right.
Like, that's a long time for one video.
We
One
tend to
music
record
video.
4 videos a night. And
we do it after I get off
he works
work.
10-hour days.
Right.
And so that means it is 3:30 to 4 o'clock in the morning when we start recording.
Right.
So 10 minutes for a single song, which could take us 45 minutes to record it, you know, that's got to be a special occasion.
Right.
But yeah, we want some more personal Krishna tracks, if you can recommend some.
I mean, obviously, if he drops something new,
Yeah. I mean, obviously,
We'll
we
jump on
really
that,
like
but-
Krishna. I agree with you at this point. Like, I want...
and I think that's where, that's why I personally have brought a V, and you have Raja
We've been recommended more
As-
personal tracks of theirs.
as our number ones.
Right. We've seen their humor, we've seen their sass, their
Right.
attitude, but not like...
They go out and have a lot of fun, and it's not just because they rap in English. Like, they just have a lot of fun.
Right.
Not every video is a serious...
Or their messages are more relatable to us, more relevant, because, again, they're on a personal level versus a industry level, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. But no, this was fire. And
I really like this relaxed, like, beat, and I really liked it.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Really good. So, with that being said, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, comment down below what did you think of Krishna with no losses. Also comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacted to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter if you want a quicker response.
With that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching, and we cannot wait to see you depraved people later.